Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
In motion, Gronkowski. On second down, another run for Dillon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. 2 yards is the pickup, and it's good enough for a first down. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Working from the gun, Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And again, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
His throw incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On third down, here's Dillon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run again with Dillon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Tariq Woolen in on the stop. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Gronk, the tight end, in motion. From the 44, Jackson flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his left. That is complete downfield to Gronk. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Dillon. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he'll be stopped up as he could only muster a yard. So 4th down coming up on the other side as we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Here's Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. On 1st down, Mahomes. Open. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Rolling to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Rolling to his left. That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Mahomes now on 1st down. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Tucker's kick is good, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson dancing to his left. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Mahomes now on first down. And going deep for Hill. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He is going to find Hill here.
And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he will have a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They run once more with Dillon. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Play action. It's Jackson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
What part did they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit and not go down and fumble the ball.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, flush to his right. That finds Smith-Schuster. Nice grab. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. From the 36, Mahomes buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Mahomes going to throw it here. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Jackson steps away. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Jackson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
They'll set up a screen for Dillon. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down, eluding the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3rd and 4. And this crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. Back to throw. Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
2 teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. On play action, Allen. And his first look is incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin
Derwin James with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mahomes now to throw.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jamar Chase,
43 yards.
And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Next to score, Steelers 7, 49ers nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Now Mahomes. That one complete to Hill.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Allen going to throw. He finds his man complete. That's done. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And again, it's Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen, and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. We own them. We own them.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. Touchdown, 49ers. T. Higgins, 64 yards. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Bullet good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Mahomes' throw taken in here by Chase. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this.
the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's Solo Challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Drive starts with a carry by Dillon.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Robinson. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you...
He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Now swing pass for Dillon.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Running up the middle, here's Dillon.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. The kick by Crosby is good, and the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 1 now. Mahomes going to throw.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On 3rd and 2. Robinson.
He'll dump this down to Dillon. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Now Robinson on 1st down.
It's Dillon again. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw. Robinson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
They go screen with Dillon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll try and throw for it here. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On the move to his left. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're on the losing end of things here. What do they need to do if they're going to turn things around, CD?
Partner, it's awfully close to being a must-drive here, I think, for them, because I think a touchdown here in this opening drive is something they absolutely have to have. They only managed 3 points in the first half. They know that's not going to get it done. So without adding pressure to them, they already know the stakes. They need a touchdown here to get things started.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Out to his left. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Room here to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They'll roll him out right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
On second down, another run for Dillon. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dillon up the middle. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Dillon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Looking to throw. Robinson. He'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Here's Robinson to throw on second down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They will look for some important yardage on third down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now Dillon on the inside give. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Second down, McKinnon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Robinson now on third down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down, because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Mahomes. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. 89 yards. And the Steelers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 70 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
He's back to throw. Rolling to his right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the...